Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Retro Bliss, and you are on Retro Bliss Gaming. I hope everybody's having a good day. We are going to play some NFL 25. This is called Madden 25. Man, I can't remember things. Anyway, members only. Members only. I'm actually, I just bought the game, and I'm just going to play around. I had a chance to practice a little bit, but I haven't really had a chance to figure out how to call plays during the game. But I thought I would do that while you guys are here. So let's just get to it and have some fun today. Nothing special going on. As always, you guys, be sure to make sure you stay subscribed. Make sure you turn on your notifications for all the videos that come out. It's early in the morning, so I'm kind of talking that way right now, but let's get to the game stream and have some fun today. We're going to play, the Bengals are going to play the Las Vegas Raiders in Cincinnati. So let's just get to it. Okay. Let me do what I got to do here. Let's see. Let's go back.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And away we go in Cincinnati. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive.
All right.
They're led out by
Who
the
dey?
legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. Higgins makes the catch. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Let's go run. Let's go run.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Burrow setting up the play action. Avoid some trouble there. That one's caught along the left sideline.
Oh, run!
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They
That
get
was
20
lucky
yards out of the
because-
play and move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
I gotta hit it. Ran right on time.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play action now, Burrow. And that one looked like an interception for a second.
Uh-oh.
Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't
3rd and
hang on
8.
to it. 3rd down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Burrow out of the shotgun. Completes this one to Chase. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's too.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways,
it.
but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On one, right?
4th and 3, drive on the line.
Gun.
Trying for it with Burrow. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession.
It was too far for a field goal. I didn't want to go for it because I didn't have a chance to practice.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Dang.
Here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. They're brought out by someone who's kept the exact energy now as he had when he entered the league back in 2019. It's Gardner Minshew.
Kate, I don't know how many people know the story of Gardner Minshew and how close he was to becoming a GA and coaching. Mike Leach got on the phone with him and said, hey, why don't you take one more swing at this thing? Come out to Pullman, Washington, and lead my pirate ship. And all he did with that mustache was light the college football world on fire. And all he's been in the NFL with multiple organizations is that same spark plug that just makes something happen. That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Into the hands of Tucker.
Denied.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing, proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Minshew. Complete beyond the marker.
You dog.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stop made by Sam Hubbard. Manages just
Sam
a yard
Hubbard
on first
just
down.
retired.
That's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's taken in by Tucker.
Oh, come on, people.
Down to the 28. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Cut out left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge
I did a
gain
blitz.
and a first down.
I did a blitz. That was not a
They
good
pick
call.
up 20 yards there. And now they have a 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Running right, it's Madison.
Ah,
Into the end zone, touchdown, Las Vegas.
I called the
The
right
Raiders
play, I
have
think.
a great first drive and get the game's first points. For
No.
the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it
Look
in
at
for
that.
the
It
opening
looks so
drive
real,
touchdown.
man. This is
And
not
you've
like
got one very happy
Madden
running back
98
right over there on the
or
sideline
96
right
or
now. These
whatever.
backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
I used to love to watch the Raiders when I was a kid.
Carlson
Jim
all set now
Plunkett.
for the kickoff.
Y'all don't even remember him.
Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out.
Let's go back to the gun.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Nearly an interception on that play, and it sets up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover.
Yeah,
that was
sure
an
did.
easy pick that was simply dropped.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Finds his man, Chase.
Oh, I'm not running right.
And he gets him
I
around
had
6
the,
there.
I
Tracked
had it,
down
I
by
still
Robert
have my
Spillane.
finger on the thumbstick, on the left thumbstick. On it.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. It's taken in by Herbert.
Oh!
Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
That was
I'll tell you, that
bad.
is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. Back deep for the Raiders, Trey Tucker. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Officially a 69-yard punt. What a kick. And it'll be Raider football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Enough goes to Madison, running right. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Putting a receiver in motion. Play action, it's Minshew. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Takes the handoff, now Minshew. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Hilarious. Man.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. And he's out of bounds, not the return that he had drawn up, no way, and actually loses yards. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
Let's establish the run.
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go.
They'll take over here following that punt to end the 1st. Motioning the tight end left. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. He'll cobble together a yard there. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
On one, ready?
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Nearly intercepted.
I am
Ooh,
not
almost
playing
had
this
it.
game
Bring it
very
in.
well.
Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
Burrow.
No, he had it.
Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
When he can't evade the coverage team for much, they stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be their football coming up. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Minshew working from the gun. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And now the Bengals have it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And talk about a dream position, Brock. Heading out with 1st and goal waiting for them. A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
QB sneak coming. And he's into the
I
front
don't
for
want
a
the
gain of
QB
about 2.
sneak, you idiot.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
Yeah, that was a bad call.
Still chances to get
didn't
these
know what I
final
was
4
doing.
yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Gun, gun. Dot. Dot.
Brown. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Here we go, here we go. Dot.
They'll run again with Brown. And once again, he
Nothing.
doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard, and the goal line stand continues. That brings up 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right? Decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here.
No!
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the deficit stays at 7.
They could have gone for it for sure, Kate. I'm sure there's some folks on that sideline asking why they didn't go for a touchdown. But they took what they felt like was a guaranteed 3 points. But that miss is a stunning reminder. There is never, never a guarantee in the NFL.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Madison. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stop made by Sam Hubbard.
I am not doing well at
Only gets a
all.
yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Can't believe I didn't score.
On the shotgun, Minshew. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line, ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing now, off play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's gonna run. Oh, he loses the football. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
How can you fumble the ball and get a 1st down?
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I got to do some practicing.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. That's completed right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Madison. And he works this to the 38 before going down. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down.
I'm going to
but
get
that is
beat.
a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Vegas 1st down. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
This is ridiculous.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Pressure coming. It's Minshew. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown.
I'm getting beat in my own house.
Their lead just before halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate.
Man, I got some catching up to do. I have to get a touchdown
at the point
here.
of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20
My
on an
return game is
uneventful
not good
return.
either.
Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession.
I haven't done any
They haven't been able to
practicing
get
in this
that
game
offense
hardly
going
at
just yet,
all.
Brock. The deficit at 14. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
Burrow to the air now.
No.
Christian Wilkins on the stop. A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Burrow setting to throw. Catch made by Chase Brown. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Divine Diablo there on the tackle.
Fine, ready?
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Here we go.
Burrow back to throw. Gets it to him on the screen.
You got to be joking me, people.
The 15-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. On now comes their punter. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. 65 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Minshew.
No.
Down to the 10. And he will take this in. Touchdown.
You got to be joking me,
The
people.
Raiders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. So no mistaking that play call, Brock.
I don't even want to show
everybody
this
on
on
deep
the
goes,
channel,
and it
guys.
winds
This
up
is
paying off.
horrible.
What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bengal offense getting the football late in the first half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He hucks it deep off his back foot. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that 1st down. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Complete beyond the... And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. He'll get this one to Brown. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Let's go X.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go. Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's first and goal. Burrow from the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals chop some of the lead off before the half. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
No.
And he shanked that one to the right. It is no good.
My kicking game is horrible. All right.
Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. We will not get another play here, Brock. That's to an E. Time's going to run out on the half.
Oh, that was a horrible.
The Raiders fighting to an advantage on the road. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
I don't know if I want to hear this report.
And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. It was a running back, Alexander Madison, who put together a solid first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. The Raiders are back onto the field, led by Gardner Minshew. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. He breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Remain Pratt with the play defensively. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Madison. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They'll go right back to Madison. And he could not get there. They they stop him right at the line. Stopped for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. Oh, first time for everything. He's bringing this punt out of his own end zone. Hit it well that time, a little too well, in fact. And the Bengals will get the football at the 20. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And they were not blessed with the short field they got on their prior drive. This one is a world away as they begin deep on their own side.
On one, ready?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Gun. Start.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Trying to work quickly now.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Throwing deep for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. Start.
Here's Burrow. Completes this one to Chase. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
I was there.
And that one goes
Oh,
for a gain of
okay, I got
11.
it.
And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. That's complete. Here's Brown. Broke through the tackle. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start the second
Thumb
half
on
with
the
some needed points.
D-pad instead of
All
the
right, so
thing
the
at first.
offense
That's why I
does
stood
its
there.
job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The
We're going for
momentum in
2,
the
though,
building's
I'll tell you
clearly
that.
changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And now the Bengals offense still on the field. We'll see them go for 2.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Keeping it on the ground.
Oh, I didn't make it.
But no, they stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
Well, I had to do that because I... Oh, so close.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 29. Marshall there to bring it in. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect.
Burrow has
That's a
blonde
QB
hair.
and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
He's only going to manage to get back to the line. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. They give now to Madison, and he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Man in motion out of the slot. Minshew now on 3rd down. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. He's got the punt. A little too much on that effort. And they're going to get the football at the 20-yard line. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series.
On 2.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. This
Oh,
one falls
come
incomplete.
on.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Defense showing blitz. Burrow. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 4. Off his back foot, hurling this deep.
Oh!
Window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Minshew. We'll get it complete to Alexander Madison.
He was holding him.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Mike Hilton getting up there for the tackle.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Minshew working from the gun. Complete here to Bowers. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
They'll
get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Raiders first. Play action, it's Minshew. Fits it through.
Ow!
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That I think I hit Minshew.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead.
Doggone it.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They give it to Madison. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Minshew. That's cut at the 4.
You gotta be joking
Touchdown.
me.
It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more
They're going
reliable
for
scorers
2
than a lot of receivers
to
are when
put
it comes to the
them-
passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a
Game's over
difference
now.
maker, he'll look for them.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds his man Chase. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Launches one deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Bengals getting ready for a big 2-point try late.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Right side, they're going to try it with the toss play here. And he'll get in. The 2-point try successful. Now they trail by 7. Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust, and they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a one-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop?
Killing me.
Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them one snap away from a totally different ball game.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And a great try at that 1st down.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st. A give now from the gun. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Madison. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Raiders leading by 7. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Slot man motioned over. Looking to throw. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown.
Yeah, they sealed the win.
Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
All alone.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
That one right down the middle.
I made it
And the
interesting,
Raiders
but
double their lead to 14. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing now. Trying to push it deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out
he was
there,
right
Kate,
there.
said you gotta
Pick
go
it
for
up.
third
Ah!
down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
come on. I don't need to see the highlights of the other team.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Here's the give to Madison. And tough sledding. Room to get it to the 30. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Madison again. And he's caught behind the line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
I'm going to have to practice my field goal
Less
kicking
than
here.
ideal. 3rd and 8 here. They go with Madison here. To the 29 before he stopped. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. This is going to be a 46-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but
Man,
no problem
doubled
at all.
my score.
And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bengals and T. Higgins back in possession here. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow back to throw. Completes this one to Chase. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Cut out left. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's a road win for the Raiders.
Oh, that
in
was
this one.
tough.
And even fighting that dreaded body clock with the West Coast.
That was tough,
they played
guys.
Their game, and they're taking this victory back east with them.
I love the graphics in this. It just looks so real. My goodness.
And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one.
My
The Raiders
completion
winners,
percentage
as we
was
say so long from Cincinnati.
horrible. All right, let's get. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Yep, this is a members only. If you were able to put up with that, it's just ridiculous. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks a bunch. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye. I'm out.